Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is Nabil, your French tutor, and this is your own YouTube channel, Hard as French. Alongside my normal vocabulary and grammar lectures, I thought that I should give you a natural feel of the French language and teach you about different kind of opinions that people maintain about the language overall, and also teach you French culture. So in this series is dedicated to all kinds of opinions that people have about French language. And in this video, we're going to talk about what people maintain a tenet about watching French movies and listening to French songs to learn French. Okay, first things first. We have to understand. For this, we have to understand what a language is. And cardinally, I would say that we have to keep in mind that every language that is spoken on the planet, it is a living thing. A language, it is not like maths or computer science or physics, that you can just practice the theorems and you will get the thing. So for this, we have to get our learning in two phases. First one now is active phase, which is called active learning. In this active learning, what we do, we learn grammatical rules, we work on our lexicals, and we kind of try to listen and get a sense of the sentence and try to build our language skills on that. On the other hand, we have a passive learning. Now this passive learning skill is, if in a nutshell I can say that passive learning is repetition of anything that you have learned. So with French movies and French songs, you get this chance. The auxiliary point in this is, this will be truth, that most of us, when we start learning a new language, will not have a chance to actually go abroad to a country that is a francophone, or for any other language, maybe it's Chinese or Spanish. So with French, when we watch French movies, we get a chance to actually surround ourselves with the language and with the practical and natural use of the language. This passive learning actually builds your language skills, which augment your subconscious. And when you are working on your grammatical rules and your lexicals, that is vocabulary, as well as you are taking this passive approach with you also, so there is a better chance that you will be learning more naturally, and the things will, after some time, the things will become automatic. Okay, keeping all of this discussion aside, now I will talk about specifically that how can you use French movies and French songs to learn the French language. And for this, I would say that this is the same approach that we adopted when we were learning English. For example, I'm from Pakistan, and in Pakistan and India, in Bangladesh, in most of the Asia, where like we were colonies of British, and we have that impact also on us. And so we have been learning this language. We have been using this language, learning, writing it, listening to it, and with the English media so much famous nowadays, we are already amalgamated with it in a way. So the approach that you have to give to French movies and songs is kind of the same. First of all, you have to start listening, and I admit that obviously it will all be gibberish to you. You may not understand everything, but what the approach you have to do is, you have to listen to the movie with subtitles, and same strategy goes with the songs also. And remember, people will say that if you're stuck somewhere, you don't get the meaning of any word, so what you have to do is you have to just start googling it as app. Don't do it at first. What you have to do is, you have to kind of try to get the gist of the topic. For example, there is a situation that in which a French person is in a cafe or something, and he's asking for a coffee and a tea, and for example he doesn't get the order right. So you have to understand the gist of it. Yeah, there may be words like le café, le sucre, le prix, that's for the price. So get to the basic words that you already have in your vocabulary, and you have to kind of understand that in a bigger perspective, that what that person is trying to say and what is kind of going on in the scene. So this will help you a lot. Thirdly, when you have to specifically work on your vocabulary, you have to understand that, for example, if you listen to a song, and obviously it's melodious, and French is a very good language, I must admit. So and it's one of the romantic languages actually. So what you can do is sing with it, just like the singer is trying to speak, you have to speak with the singer, you have to sing with the singer. And same goes with the movies as well. You must try to speak, because always remember that listening and speaking uh, obviously are some major issues, because in writing and reading you can read a line, for example, two times, three times, and you may understand the meaning. And when you're writing, you may have the chance to edit your content again and again, and like based on the time of and the test also. But for listening and speaking, the best tip that any French teacher can give you, and like broadly any language teacher can give you, is to actually listen and actually speak. And I cannot make it sound more easier than enough. You, for speaking, you actually have to speak, you actually have to try. Don't shy it over that, whether your language skills are not good enough, and you're not kind of you're not getting some words like that, they're difficult to pronounce and things like that. Don't shy over it. You actually have to do it to be able to do it, to learn it. Because specifically listening and speaking, these are two specific skills in a language that actually come when you try and do it. So I will just summarize all the things that yes, when people say that you can actually use French movies and French songs to actually learn the language, they are correct. And whenever someone says that no, you just have to stick to the grammatical rules and enhance your vocabulary, obviously they're important as well, but you can do it the passive way also, and I will suggest that you must do it. And obviously where to start is a basic question, that how can you do it. So I would suggest, if you're just starting the language, if you're at A1 level or A2 level, so just listen to songs and go for the keywords, and actually try to google some meanings for the words. That will kind of build your passive vocabulary. And after A2 level, and when you're kind of working between A2 to B1 level, then you can jump to the movies. And nowadays there's a very very good option for you people. There are a lot of online movie streaming applications and companies, may it be Netflix or like there are several others, but I don't know, I specifically know about Netflix. You can actually, they have a kind of option as well, where you can launch French subtitles and English subtitles at the same time. So you can get Netflix for that, and watch French movies, and read the subtitles where you have to do. And at the end I would say that when you will start doing it, obviously in the start it will be difficult for you, but as you do it, after 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, you will be astonished and you will be confounded by the progress that you're making. Because that is the only thing that needs a lot of effort and practice, and people get shy in it. But all I just want to say is that you have to do it, to actually have to do it, to actually be able to do it in the future. And don't panic, don't stress it out that you're not kind of you have watched, I guess, 10 movies and 15 movies, and you're like um, um, you're stressing that you are not able to understand everything, no issues. Cool it. Take a deep breath and start again. Watch more movies. When more and more things get repeated, you will finally get to it. So this was my take on the opinion that whether you can use French movies and French songs to learn French language or not. I hope this video was very useful to you, and please, if you have any kind of questions, any kind of queries, any kind of suggestions that maybe you can. Obviously, I'm learning also, and this is a very new experience for me, teaching French on YouTube. So please, let me know. Subscribe my channel and like the video if you like the video, if they like the content, and please share the video with your friends and family that want to learn French language. I hope you have a very good journey in learning French. Bonjour.